Hello everyone, it's Liam Carson here with another episode of House of the Dragon, with episode 2 of season 2. Yeah, this is going to be one hell of an episode, I would imagine, because, I mean, things were going to kick off with the last episode following the death of Luke, but things have escalated, of course, with what happened at the end of the last episode, of course, with Rhaenyra wanting Aemon Targaryen, of course, following, you know, the fact that he was responsible in Luke's death, but Aemon didn't exactly... We had a Targaryen death, it just wasn't Aemon, so... and I imagine, obviously, the Greens are definitely going to get pissed off. But I'd imagine Rhaenyra will as well, because, you know, she wanted Aemon, and others have been caught up in the crossfire, so... yeah, but it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen in this episode, because, I mean... Yeah, I could say that shit's gonna kick off with the last episode, but it definitely will with this episode, I imagine. So, on both sides of things. So, yeah, I'm excited. So, why don't we get into this episode of House of the Dragon, episode 2 of season 2? Let's go.
Traitors and villains! Fire from the sky! This is war! I declare war!
Oh, shit.
I declare war!
Viserys in the afterlife is just absolutely done. I mean, Aegon's just destroyed his most... something he worked so hard on. He knows. I kind of like that shot, like, with it covering one eye, yeah.
The search progresses.
He knows it should have been him.
Who will pay?
Whose ever hand did this or caused it to be done?
And what if the hand that's done it is not who must be blamed? The gods
Proxy.
punish us. They punish me.
For what sin?
Are you gonna tell?
My son is my legacy! My son is heir to the Iron Throne!
And where were you? The Lord Commander of my King's Guard.
Yeah, where were you?
Ordered the Night's Watch.
She's fucking laughing at me!
Let's say the actor for Aegon, like the last episode and the palpable pain in this one,
You wished her life to be spared.
insane.
Your Grace. My lords, you mean to blame Rhaenyra?
Oh, so no matter what. Oh, this.
The realm told
oh.
nothing. We were assaulted within our own walls, within our own beds. I will not be seen as weak.
You're already seen as weak, Aegon.
Holy shit!
We are representatives of the throne. We have a duty. Helena, what you saw last night when you came to my room.
This is for my boy.
Oh yeah, because I was wondering, are we gonna address that? I mean, Helena's still shaken, understandably. Not just, you know, the general nature, the general fact that it's her kid, but also the nature of how.
But I cannot vouch for his grace.
Shit. Oh heck. Oh heck. Yeah, you're dead. Oh. I'm just worried the body's gonna fall off. Oh shit. This is so discomforting for her.
I would inflict such a thing on Helena of all people. An innocent.
David's like... release nose. Oh, she knows. She knows.
Did you send assassins to murder children in
One
their beds?
look and she knew.
What did you tell?
But, you know, David's just smug. Like, I think I did a pretty good job.
I'm older now. I have challenges enough.
I have served you faithfully.
Have you? Or have you used me as a tool with which to grasp at your stolen inheritance.
Oh, ow!
Before us,
To give up my brother's throne to the traitorous lies of Otto
my
Hightower.
throne, Damon, mine. I think you used my words as an excuse to take your own revenge. To indulge the darkness you keep sheathed within you like a blade.
You think me some kind of monster?
Bears
I
it
don't know what
so
to think of you. I don't know what you are.
she doesn't
Or
have
who it
to.
is you serve.
He'll gladly take
Not
that
on my
honor.
way even now to Harrenhal to raise an army in your name, Rhaenyra. How dare you? Or did he merely use you as a tool to put me
Oh,
in
he's
my
putting
place
that
because he was afraid of
on
me?
her.
Because he knew your legacy, unlike mine, would never outshine his own.
He was not afraid of you, Damon. He could not trust you any more than I can trust
Yeah. Even if he's impulsive, even if he's retaliating when, yeah, in his own way, I cannot hate. I cannot. It's Matt Smith at the end of the day. I cannot hate him.
If you please, my lord.
I hope he's got guilt for it about himself.
Purity. Our fidelity. Kingsguard are a sacred trust. Will you so easily sully our ancient honor?
You want to talk about honor? Are you fucking kidding me?
He's murdered. On your
Yeah, he's like, coincidence? I think not.
You cannot think that I think has no relevance.
No, of course, it definitely does have no relevance.
Upon our ranks
Because nobody likes you.
against our enemies, now especially. How would I enter? Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play
Are you parent trapping
We
this?
just want to serve forthrightly, not to traffic in deception. Put down the pretender and you will end a war before it begins.
You'll be a hero. Wow, he's gonna. So he's essentially gonna send him on his to his death.
I do regret that business with Luke. I
Oh.
lost my temper that day. I am sorry for it.
This is
To
genuine.
hear it.
Okay, Aemond.
They used to tease me, you know.
Oh, interesting. We get a little moment of vulnerability there for Aemond.
Are afraid. Those with means are holding everything they can.
It's just like the
I worked
pandemic,
2
isn't
hours
it?
today to find a chicken for the pot. And paid 3 times as much as I should have.
Gotta love inflation.
To serve with a sea snake is to make your fortune. Had I such a chance, I would leap at it.
Yeah.
Because you haven't seen what I've seen. There is a war brewing.
He doesn't want to, like,
a real one.
Another opportunity to distinguish yourself.
be involved. He
Remind
doesn't want
him
to
of
touch
your
that.
worth.
Oh, I need no favors.
Such.
Test her patience and all that shit.
Neither can he allow her to command him.
Yeah, exactly.
Did he? I have on occasion found that to be quite enjoyable.
Forever, I do not know.
Just took off and
He does do that, doesn't he?
it's just like with Amy. I know I'm making a few Matt Smith 11th Doctor parallels, but he just took off when in the 11th hour, and
Said he
you
was
don't know when he was coming back.
They will never accept me. I might as well have remained a whore.
Yeah,
How did you get that scar?
you do sympathize with, like, they just use her. He's really like, oh man, I wish I could do that. I wish I could have my own dragon. Jeez. I want to take the dog in. I mean, he kicked him in the last episode, so...
The city for all to see.
Plot against the king, and I will pay it back 100
They are fathers and brothers and sons.
and their wives and
Otto.
children gather now at our gates to weep and curse your name.
This is how we lose power.
As crime spreads through the realm, the great houses falter. They cannot but come to our side.
I wish to spill blood, not ink. We must act. Sir Kristen Cole has acted.
Yeah, he acted on Alicent as well.
He has sent Sir Aric to slay Rhaenyra.
Alone?
He's pretending to be his own twin. Brilliant.
He is so done.
God's help is all.
It's time the bitch queen paid a price.
Oh, fuck off you.
I want revenge. My father
Okay.
is dead.
Oh, damn.
He is. And we are the poorer for it.
Yeah.
Remove your badge, Sir Otto.
No! No, you've removed him as the hand of the king.
You are my...
To guide.
No.
Give it to Cole.
Yo! Nah! Fuck that!
Things, then have someone take her down and secure her berth on the Corwin.
Your Grace.
Is this... No, I think the imposter is on his ways. Oh no! Yeah, because she was like, "Wait, you were in that?" I just love that. So close.
Me. I had no choice.
I don't understand.
Hey, here we go. Yeah.
Do not do this.
Oh. Oh. Eric.
We're both together. You partied us!
Oh no.
But I still love you, brother.
Oh, fuck!
Eric.
Forgive me.
No.
No!
Oh my god! Because he killed his brother. Shit!
And their bannermen are wavering. While you're gone, I'll speak sense to him. His blood will cool. In time, you may yet return.
Doubtful. Especially with Laris. Like, there's a precedence, though, even before his kid's death. Laris, yeah, influenced Aegon.
I have sinned.
I do not wish to hear of it.
Probably for the best, otherwise his blood pressure's gonna get risen through the roof. You're not gonna comfort him? Are you shitting me, Alicent? I mean, she was pissed off with the whole... And then, yeah. Doesn't take much. Jesus Christ. Doesn't take much, does it? For him to stick his Krispy Kreme in her high tower. Oh. Gives me the ick. Yep, gives me the ick. Ay, ay, ay. But that was enjoyable. with the fallout of obviously Damon's actions, I guess. Pardon me. Yeah, like I said, Otto. I feel like he gave I feel like even that scene with Alicent though, I feel like he gave me a good reason for me to. Obviously, yeah, he's not going to be my favorite character, but the way that he absolutely tore Aegon apart and all of that, and yeah, really damned his insolence as well as that shade to Alicent in the because he knows anyways that Alicent, like deep down, he knows that Alicent and Kristen, yeah. I can't believe that though. Like she sees her kid mourning for his, yeah. She sees her kid mourning in grief, in pain. Fuck that. I'm going to get me some Krispy Kreme. So great, just great. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode. Enjoyed Otto. He's just done with everything, and that's it though. He's departed. And I don't know if we'll see him again because it's not the first time he's been removed as Hand of the King. But Aegon is not exactly going to put him back in, like, unless Aegon walks in, like Elena did on Crispy and Alicent doing the do. I doubt there's going to be any reason. Especially with the fact that you've got to consider that obviously Alicent's words about, well, it's just the grief that's just hitting him and all of that. That's all well and good, except for the fact that this is not, like, he has been influenced to, put Otto to the side before he lost his kid. So there is a precedence even before, all of the grief came about. So, yeah. But, yeah. I just can't believe that Alicent was like, she saw Aegon crying and she's like, oh, okay, whatever. So, yeah, she's just going back. Instead of comforting him, she just decides to, you know what, go, oh, hey, Crispin. Hey, nah, but, it was really, really great stuff, though. Like, I think with the focus on the greens, it was, and like I said, Otto was just amazing in that scene. I think the focus on the greens was just very interesting, obviously, following the conclusion of the last episode. And yeah, there was, like I said, with Otto, I think he stole the show in this episode. I mean, there was a really, really spicy scene in regards to Rhaenyra and Daemon, of course, but I don't know. I think with Otto just being tired of Aegon's immaturity and with the whole fact that he had every rat catcher in the city, like he had them all executed. It's just really a matter of his patients getting tested and all of that. So and then of course he just finds out that Crispin decided to go all Parent Trap, I guess, against Rhaenyra. So yeah, which was destined to just fall apart anyways. But both of the Eric brothers duking it out. I wasn't expecting Eric to, I guess, but it does make sense if he had such value for his brother. So, yeah, but yeah, I mean, the whole focus on the greens was just very interesting stuff to see. Even though, like, I feel like with Damon's plotting in the last episode and just everything that happened in regards to Jaehaerys and the funeral and Aegon's retaliation, etc. I think it was very important to have that focus on the Greens. So yeah, but yeah, it was just very, very investing. So yeah, the funeral scene was just just very, very like, obviously they're gonna like, this was a means to tarnish the name of Rhaenyra, like, and it swings power into the favor of the Greens, really. If we have this funeral, and yeah. Although I was thinking, like, I don't know, just because obviously the head got hacked off and all of that, I was worried that like, especially with the the bumpiness and all of that, like, I thought that Jaehaerys's head would just I mean, that would be pretty messed, considering this is a kid. I mean, it's already messed up anyways that you know her head his head was getting cut off anyways. But there would just be something that would just be absolutely chilling and haunting and just dark if that were to happen. Especially when they went into that little pothole and it was like, yeah, you don't want to be shaking the car, because otherwise, yeah. And it was just very, very overwhelming. I mean, Helena didn't even want to be there, and yeah. And it is just really, really sad, because this is a means for her to be used as a statement of power, really, against Rhaenyra. Like I said, Otto used this opportunity to tarnish Rhaenyra even further, but Helena doesn't want. She doesn't give a shit about that. She just lost her own kid, and yeah. So yeah, but like I said, I thought that, like, I was worried about where that scene was gonna go, because I was just imagining in my head his head just, yeah. Because I would not put it past the show. So we've seen some horrific things, especially on the main show and all of that. And I think that would just be it, really, because, yeah. But, oy. But it was just really, really, great stuff all around. I gotta say, when it came to, like, the news reaching Rhaenyra about what happened to Jaehaerys, and they had that meeting. Yeah, Daemon, I love how Rhaenys knew. Like, she looked and she's like, "Oh, you son of a bitch," and then Rhaenyra looked and, like, yeah, he, like, Matt can pull the smirk off really, really well, but you could just see Daemon's shit-eating grin, like, what a shame. No, you know that scene in Hot Fuzz? Shame. He was that. He was like that. Whilst, there were obvious, worries being played and all of that. So, yeah. But we had Rhaenyra basically, like, I felt like there was this whole conversation in regards to, burning at certain mentions, like, her throne being stolen inheritance, and how there was a lack of trust, really, when it came to Daemon. I feel like this was a conversation that is a long time coming. So, yeah. And yeah, it was, yeah. It was just, he's not going to exactly apologize and all of that, and because of the fact that this is, a son for a son, essentially, because that's what it was. So, and there is that little bit of insecurity there from Daemon in terms of, like I said, about her throne. Her throne, it's stolen basically from him. And just going back to Viserys and all of that, and how because we've seen in the first season how he was just tired and done with Daemon's bullshit. He did love him, but he was very, very reckless and all of that. So and you you can't blame Rhaenyra for feeling worried about where Daemon, like where Daemon's head is at in regards to loyalty to Rhaenyra. So, because she doesn't want to be a tool, but you can't help but worry, right? So, yeah. But I really thought that scene was really well done, as well as, you know, the empathy I guess that Rhaenyra had for Rhaenyra. I think I can't remember her name, but I think it's something along those lines. But yeah, yeah, it's a good job that she was there when she saw Eric on his way to the palace, because yeah, I don't know how things would have gone down if she didn't see Eric approach, but yeah, because yeah, I mean, maybe he would. So Mysaria is a MVP in terms of like this whole episode, because if she didn't see Eric making his way to the palace, then Rhaenyra may have been dead. I don't know, but I mean, it was going all according to plan, I guess. It was just that. Yeah, it was just that he got spotted very early on. So yeah, but yeah, I did like her talk, like I said, with Rhaenyra sympathizing with her, like especially with the fact that they've both been tools really of Daemon. So yeah, but yeah, I thought that, you know, the whole focus on the blacks was just really great stuff. May not have been as fully focused as the greens, and but that was to be expected, like I said, with Jaehaerys' death, with Aegon's retaliation and all of that, and of course what happened to Otto as well. So I did love his reactions though when it came to him confronting Aegon. Like you can see on his face, like he was just so tired of, like, it wasn't just, of course, the rat catchers, of course, but it was also the whole fact that, oh yeah, Crispin has sent Arik to Dragonstone, and he's gonna kill Rhaenyra. He's just like, idiots, absolute idiots. So, and it just makes him long for the days that Viserys was there. I even said it, we're poorer without it, because that's it though. Like, he feels like the strength of the Targaryen reign has diminished because we've got someone so impulsive and all of that. So, but again, with Aegon, he feels like he is not his father, which, you know, that is fair. But with Otto, he wants Aegon to take a step in his father's shoes, because he'd be better off as a king by following certain. Instead, he's very impulsive. He's very rash and all of that, and yeah. So it was it was a very great scene and all of that. So yeah, but yeah. It was just like, it was really well acted, but yeah, it was just really amazing stuff. So, but I really enjoyed this episode. Like I said, a great continuation of what was happening at the end of episode 1. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, it is really great in terms of like seeing how this might be affecting Rhaenyra, in terms of like the people just talking false whispers about, which is understandable, because that's it though, it's false whispers. This wasn't, but they're gonna use that because it is the battle between Aegon and Rhaenyra. So, but it does hurt, because not only is she, because she didn't even sanction this, but not only, I mean, she did want Aemond, but yeah, Daemon just went reckless, and yeah, the rest is history. it's not like she wanted this with Jaehaerys's death, and yeah. And it's not just that though, but the fact that this was done in regards to, like, you know, Daemon acting out and all of that and causing this whole shit show, she just feels a sense of betrayal from Daemon. Hence the, you know, distrust and all of that, as well as the fact that she's just worried about the fact that you're eyeing the throne, aren't you? So, yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. So, yeah. I really, really thought that this was a great episode. House of Dragon Season 2 continuing to shine. So, yeah, awesome stuff, this episode. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!